all the numbers in the table by replacing letters by numbers. In 5 years, Jack will be 5 years older than today. So m is equal to 16 plus 5, which is equal to 21. Let's replace it with 21. And Mario will be 5 years older again than today. He's 10 now, so in that time he's going to be 15. So I'm replacing it with 15 too. And the total, the sum of their ages will be in 5 years is going to be equal to the sum of their future ages, which is going to be 21 plus 15, which is going to be 36. Let's write that too. And 4 years ago, Jack was 4 years younger, so it's 16 minus 4, which is equal to 12. This is going to be 12. Mario was, again, 4 years younger, so it's 10 minus 4, which is equal to 6. Let me replace it with 6. And their sum of ages was, again, this much younger. Their sum of ages would be 12 plus 6, so it would be 12 plus 6, which is 18. Now I can answer the questions. Question number 1 asks me about k. K, as I had seen, is 36 here. Second question is about m. They're asking me what the m is. M is equal to 21, as we see here. Question asks me about n plus k. N plus k is equal to n, which is 15, plus k, which is 36. This makes 51. And the last question, they're asking me about x plus y plus z, which is equal to 12 plus 6 plus 18, which makes 36 too. This is what I have in my hand. The ratio of Jack's age to Mario's age is equal to 1/3, and their sum and the sum of their ages is equal to 24. They're asking me Mario's age, which I said is m. So let's find from the ratio, let's express m in terms of j. So to do this, I need to multiply each side by m. So these will be gone. So j is equal to m/3. And let's replace this j value in this equation in order to find m out. What I have is m plus, instead of j, now I'm going to write m/3 is equal to 24. When I expand m by 3, I multiply numerator and denominator by 3. So what I have is 3m plus m over, no, sorry, not 4, 3 is equal to 24, which means that 4m/3 is equal to 24. When I multiply each side by 3 and I divide each side by 4, I'm going to have m alone. 3 is gone, 4 is gone, m is alone now, is equal to, let's divide 24 by 4, which gives me 6. 6 times 3 is equal to 18. Alvaro is 24 now, and Herbie is 18 now. What I am supposed to find out is the ratio of their ages in 8 years. So at that time, Alvaro will be 8 years older, as well as Herbie. So this ratio is going to become, in 8 years, 24 plus 8 over 18 plus 8, which is equal to, this is going to be 32, this is going to be 26. When I make the necessary simplifications, I can divide each side by 2, so this is going to be 13 and here going to be 16. So the answer is 16 over 13. I have 4 siblings with a total age of 86 at the moment. In 5 years, each of these siblings will be 5 years older. So what I need to do is to add 5 times 4 to this number, because they're going to be 5 years older and there are 4 kids here. So this is equal to 86 plus 5 times 4 is equal to 20. The answer is 106. The sixth daughter is 14, and in X years the ratio of their ages will be equal to 2 to 1. 2 to 1. So I don't need to write this one. Let's find out that X. When I multiply each side by 14 plus X, these will cancel each other out. So I'm going to have 13 plus X is equal to 2 times 14 plus X, which is going to be equal to 28 plus 2X. Now let's pass this X from here by subtracting 36, by subtracting X from each side. What I'm going to have here is 36 is equal to 28 plus 2x minus x is equal to x. Now let's subtract 28 from each side. So I'm going to leave x alone. So x is equal to 36 minus 28, which is equal to 8. It means that in 8 years, their ratio of ages is going to be equal to 2. Father is 64, and the kid's age is sum up to 16. In how many years will the father's age will be 3 times of his children's age? So the ratio of their ages will be equal to 3 to 1 that time. And at that time, father will be X years older, and the sum of the kids' ages will be, since there are 3 kids, it's going to be 3x more. Since this is 1 only, I don't need to write. Let's get rid of s plus x here, s plus 3x here, by multiplying by each side. S plus 3x. So what I'm going to have is f plus x is equal to s plus 3x times 3. Now I can replace f and s with numbers. F is equal to, as we remember, 64 plus x is equal to 3 times 16 plus 3x, which is going to be equal to, this will be 48, and this will be 9x. 64 plus x. Let's get rid of the x here by subtracting x from each side. So what I'm going to have here is 64 is equal to 48 plus 8x now. And let's subtract 48 from each side. Now what I have is 8x at one side is equal to 64 divided by minus 48, which is equal to 16. Now let's divide each side by 8, so x will be left alone. So x is equal to 2. This is what I have in my hand. Let's say the ratio gives out a number like, I don't know, k. So the age of the youngest brother is k, and the second brother, the middle one, is 2k, and the third one is 3k, right? So let's sum these up. which means that a plus b plus c is equal to 36, means that k plus 2k plus 3k is equal to 36. Same way, which is equal to actually 6k. So I can find k as, by dividing each side by 6, k is equal to 6. So the multiplier, the coefficient, is 6. So the age of the oldest brother is equal to 3k. So it is equal to 3 times 6, which is equal to 18. Siblings totaling to an age of 70. 5 years ago, each of these were 5 years younger. So the total of their age was 4 times 5, 20 years younger. So my answer must be equal to 70, today's age, minus 20, which is equal to 50. Subtract 10x from each side. These will be gone. So what I'm going to have here, 13 times 14 is 182, plus 13 minus 10 is equal to 3x is equal to 200. Now let's subtract 182 from each side. 182. These will be gone, so I'm going to have 3x is equal to 200 minus 182 is equal to 18. 3x is equal to 18. So when I divide each side by 3, I'm going to have x is equal to 6.